Welcome back to another video. My name is Tasha and I am a full-time artist based in Denver, Colorado. Before I get into my Artist's Way week 5 and 6 review, I just want to set some standards for this video because I really struggled through these 2 weeks for a lot of reasons that have nothing to do with this book. As you know, last week was the presidential election for the United States, and so week 5 and 6 fell on the weeks before and during the election. So I was really anxious, really distracted, and just really tied into all of the chaos that was going on leading up to this. Obviously, the results did not turn out in the way that I guess people who voted blue wanted it to. And I was really sad and really distracted and feeling defeated and just a whole lot of things I'll get into later. But just letting you know, I did not really record a lot of stuff during these weeks and was not as tapped into the Artist Way process as I wanted to be, but I did get some things out of it, and I would love to share that with you all in this video. Week 5 has you looking into recovering a sense of possibility. This week wasn't super transformative to me, but what I did, I guess, confirm about myself is that I already live a very creative life. There are a handful of activities that has you diving into the what ifs and daydreaming and creating these scenarios of possibility if there were no limitations. And I found that the things that came to my mind first that popped up, like if I could take a random class, what would it be? Like the things that popped up, I felt really good because I'm like, oh, I've done that. Oh, I've done this too. Like the things that I'm interested in and the things that I want to pursue, for the most part, I already do. And that made me feel really, really good about myself and my creative life. On another note, I was really affirmed by this one section of the chapter that essentially talks about if you cut ties or remove the things from your life that are no longer serving you, you are going to make room for new blessings, new opportunities, etc. And I definitely believe in that, and it's something that I have reminded myself in the past. But you know, you can never dismiss that reminder that's right on time. You know what I mean? And I guess I just forgot that that was an option. And it really affirmed the decision that I recently made to put my Patreon on pause. Hopefully that creative energy can go into other parts of my business that I've been really trying to grow, and other parts of my creativity that I feel like have been stifled. For my artist dates this month, I decided I was going to use my trip to Chattanooga, Tennessee to feed my artist self. I went alone and I networked and made a bunch of new friends and had a really great time rock climbing around the forested hills in Tennessee. I did not do any filming. I really wanted to keep that experience to myself this time around, but just know it was everything it needed to be, and my heart was so full after.
Damn. You fell. Wait, did you finish it?
Here we are going into week 6. This is the day after the election. I was feeling pretty numb, so my bestie and I decided to go to the climbing gym and just get some of that energy out of our systems. It was really nice to just have a friend to confide in and distract myself from the realities of the very confusing world that we live in. After we got our pump on at the gym, we went and did one of our other favorite things, which is just walk around IKEA and chat and look at cute things, essentially window shop. It was really, really nice to have the distraction.
Do you know why these are called French press?
Why?
Because they say wee when you press them.
These are some humongously healthy money trees. Wow. Look at the trunks on these bad boys. Look at this braid, dude. That shit's impressive.
What do you think of these?
So pretty. I really want a new fiddly fig.
Looks like a bud. Right there.
For the rest of this week, I did very much not a lot. I was very much feeling like, what is the point? Why are we doing this? What's going on? Just very, I don't know. If you know, you know, okay? Some of y'all don't know. Half of my country doesn't freaking know. Half of my country is hype. That is the very, very confusing, like, just absolutely nauseating part of it all. But anyway, week 6 is about recovering a sense of abundance. And to be honest, this week triggered me even more. Like, I was already irritated with, society stuff. And this week kind of triggered me even more because when the author speaks of abundance, she's talking about money, opportunities, prosperity, that type of thing. And being in the mindset that I have been in this year, where things have not been cash flow, abundant, prosperity flowing like the rivers or whatever, it's very much been dried up Sahara Desert, alone, stranded energy. I did feel triggered by this topic, and this week, I will say, money has always been a very anxiety inducing thing for me. I believe it's probably a part of growing up in the lower class and not really learning really how to use money and all of that. And it's just not my not my favorite topic, okay? But I did do the task. I did do some more digging into that, and I am working on trying not to feel so stiffened and like just debilitated by a lack of funds. It's not the end all be all to our creativity, and I'm just trying to remind myself of that. That's also why you're seeing me bake a lot in this vlog. One of the tasks in week 6 was bake something as a form of creation, and it reminds us that creation doesn't always have to be like visual art. You can cook something or create something in another way. So I definitely leaned into that heavily because I love cooking and baking, and I actually tried something new, a handful of new baking techniques this week, and was really, really pleasantly surprised. And I had a lot of fun, and yeah, love that for me. So I'm making cinnamon rolls. Excuse my coat, I just dropped Jason off at work. I was letting the cinnamon rolls rise for the second proof, and they actually doubled in size. You guys, look at my buns. They doubled in size. I love cooking. I'm really good at it. I love baking. I'm not the best at it, and I'm certainly not well versed in baking with yeast, like live yeast, and I am so proud of this. Oh my god. Okay, let's bake them. Let's bake them. We have been shoveling this driveway twice a day, every day for 3 days, and look at how much snow. That's like 6 inches. Oh my goodness. Mulch pile completely covered.